Or they may be playing football and the crowd is yelling, kill the referee. But no matter what the score, when the clock strikes 4, everything stops for tea.
Hi and welcome to Spill the Tea, the show for British expats and everybody that loves all things British. My name's Ian.
And my name is Sam. Coming up on today's show, we've got a BFF segment with our lovely friend Eve Dawes. Our guest is Mackenzie Saul. He is a singer-songwriter and so much more. And we've got a very special announcement on a special guest that's coming on the show next week. So, lots of things to chit-chat about today, Ian.
I know, right?
Morning.
Good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Lovely.
Isn't it amazing what we can do in the last 60 seconds before this show goes live?
I know. We had pretty much just put everything together.
Seriously. In the last 5 minutes, we've done makeup, shared the show, made a couple of Amanda's made our tea for us.
Yeah.
We've adjusted everything.
But it's luckily that nobody knows this.
I think we should do behind the scenes one time.
It could work actually, like a pre-live.
A pre-live. Yeah. Well, they do a lot of like after the show stuff, don't they?
They do.
You know, after the show.
After the show.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show. If you're new to the show, and we've got a few people. Actually, we've got people in Thailand now watching us.
Finally. And there's lots of Brits live in Thailand.
Oh, I thought you'd been holding out for Thailand for some reason.
Loads of Brits live in Thailand.
Well, it's true, actually. So we can actually add that to our globe of...
Bling up our globe.
Bling up the globe. Bling up the globe. But if you are here for the first time, it's Spill the Tea live. You are here, clearly. Let us know where you're from. Comment. We will be looking at the comments pretty shortly, I would imagine. Just let us know what you're doing, where you're from, how are you doing out there, given that we are in this weird state still. I mean, it's...
Yes, I call it the temporary weird.
The temporary weird.
It is. It's just a temporary weird.
So listen, now, I know you said that...
I keep trying to have a drink. Go on.
You're trying to have your tea.
Someone's gonna get me for having the tea bag in there, but...
It's not even Tetley or PG Tips.
No, it's a little peppermint situation.
Traitor.
Today, I know.
I got me Tetley. I know you said it was going to be the end of the show that we wanted to be able to reveal our guest, but I'm not sure I can wait.
Is this like waiting for Christmas for you? Can't wait for Father Christmas to show up.
I can't do it.
You want to reveal right now?
I do.
Who's coming on our show next week?
Yes. So next week's going to be a kind of a special show because actually I think the whole show is probably going to be dedicated to this one guest. We are very proud to welcome a Motown legend, if you will. We will be having Mary Wilson of the Supremes. She will be stopping in the name of love with us for the entire show.
She'll be stopping in our studio.
She will be stopping in our studio. Look
at Mary.
Look at her there.
She's so great,
isn't she? Just so we're going to be having her in the studio for the whole show.
Yeah,
it's going to be so much fun, and actually we're going to be doing a giveaway.
This is exciting.
I just happen to have one here. We will
already prepared.
We will be giving away a signed copy and personalized signed copy, if you wish, of her new book, Supreme Glamour. Which is fantastic. It kind of reviews all the amazing dresses and costumes that the Supremes used to wear. So it's pretty impressive.
Look at them! They're just gorgeous. I mean, an hour's never going to be enough with Mary, but I think everybody's going to really enjoy. She's fun. You've worked with her. I've worked with her.
Yes.
She's something else, and I think a lot of people will have seen her recently on Dancing with the Stars.
That's right. She did. Well, briefly. We'll talk about that, but she got
it's funny.
Booted on the first show, which no celebrity wants to be booted on the first episode.
Well, they don't. The thing is, it's like it's brief for us watching, but there are weeks prior to that,
right,
in rehearsals and learning these routines and stuff. So by the time to get to show one, they're probably really tired.
Exactly.
Anybody would be, you know.
So that's next week. Sorry, I couldn't wait till the end of the show. It's there.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting, and the giveaway is great.
It's out there.
So let's see who's on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look who's on here today. I know we've got some new people that have showed up.
Newbies.
Sarah Patrick's here. Mick Burns is here. Burnsy is in the barnyard, he says. Darren Heyman's here. Darren, are you wearing your nappy, your kid's nappy on your face? Nice. Lorna, first time watching. Reese, hello. Ron, my friend Rhonda. Sandy's on here.
We got Dallas, Texas in the house.
Dan Burke. Catherine's here. Bonjour, said Darren. Try Barry's tea. I've never heard of Barry's tea, Eileen. My baby sissy's watching. Hello, Siobhan. My hair looks like a cottage loaf today. I just caught it on
Well
the
done.
camera.
Yeah.
I just
You really did prepare well.
I made it look like
Thanks for getting up.
a loaf.
She looks beautiful.
Thank
Oh.
you.
She's beautiful. Oh wait, I have a camera.
Oh, yes, and then there's Travis, of course.
Travis is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm my favorite too.
We've got Kevin here.
Yeah,
Kevin Flick.
yeah.
Someone last week said they used to dance with you. Did you catch that message?
No.
Right, hang on. I did a screenshot
You did?
because I wasn't sure if you'd seen it or not. Let's see if you remember this person's name.
Good morning, Kevin, by the way. Kevin in San Diego. No, not San Diego, Santa Monica. I'm sorry. I just moved you down the coast a bit.
It's all fabulous, though, San Diego or Santa Monica.
Isn't it just? So actually, while you're looking that up, I don't know if you noticed last week, but all of a sudden we have subtitles on our show.
I noticed them after the show.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in real time. I'm not sure.
I asked Jim. He said he didn't see them real time.
But we didn't do it. I think it's
No.
something that Facebook is now just gifting us subtitles. But here's the thing. I don't know if it's because of the accent or whatever, but some of the subtitles weren't exactly accurate.
Oh, like a bad autocorrect.
They were. And in fact, I think we've got a couple here. What does this one say?
Stalking them kind of a distance. Tesco bush, but...
Which actually I think is probably pretty much what you said. And then we've got another one. Night 12, 12:01. But we're going to get all these. I mean, what is that?
What are we on
I think we've
about?
got one more as well, I think, which is...
I'm Nancy Buddy Test. It's maybe like 5'10". Right,
But-
if anyone can translate for us what we said last week, it's
Yeah, I know. It was just so... It's pretty bizarre. So,
like going through a Starbucks drive-through.
although I wonder what the subtitles of that subtitle will read now, whether it will say the same or it might say something different.
Right, so we need to note it's at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. This could become a thing.
If you are a victim of autocorrect because of your accent, I mean, forget asking Siri anything.
Mick says it's real time. He's got them right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we could really mess with this, couldn't we? All right, mate. How's it going? Going down the...
I've got one, an autocorrect that I typed, and my brother-in-law replied, "Are you on crack?" And I said, "What are you on about?" He goes, "Go back and listen to what you wrote. Read what you wrote." And it said, "I'm having chocolate Oreos covered in white kittens and crushed Christian kids." I am not lying. I have kept that forever. So he said, "What were you trying to say?" And I was telling him, "We've just had Oreos with white chocolate on and crushed candy canes." And it came as a crushed Christian
That's
kids.
awesome. Well, you know how people often watch a video without the sound and they'll read the subtitles, decide whether they're actually going to want to press and listen to this
They'll
thing.
never want to listen to our show.
Yeah, they're going to be... Well, or maybe they will. They'll be like, what the... What are they talking about?
But they're still learning English, those two.
It could go either way, really, couldn't it?
I'm still trying to find who... If you were the person that said you used to dance with Ian, no, that could be...
Embarrassing.
It could be, actually.
Mike Robson's on from Greece down there.
Greece is open, and they haven't had a case. Is that correct? Is that correct, Mike?
I don't know.
Everybody's going to Greece for their holidays.
But I have to tell you, I've actually already seen Mike once this week already. In fact, yesterday. And for those who don't know, Mike is my cousin. He lives in Greece. But we did it was my brother's birthday yesterday. He had a significant number, which I won't share, only because it'll indicate how old I am. But we did the whole kind of. Not the Zoom party. It's this new thing they do on Facebook now, which is called
how was it?
Rooms. It was good.
Are there
actually.
any bells and whistles that are better than Zoom, would you say, on that particular app?
Well, it's up to 50 people, no limited time, which I think with Zoom you have to actually you have to sign up or pay money to get.
It used to be free for the first 40 minutes, and I think when the whole pandemic started, then, once 40 minutes rolled around, they're like, "Oh, you've now upgraded to the next free level."
Oh, I see.
But now it's not. It's back to the only 40 minutes.
Facebook is basically trying to sort of boot Zoom out.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But no, it was fine. It was very easy because my other brother isn't on Facebook, so I was able to just text him the link, and he was able to join without being on Facebook, not having to download an app or anything.
That's great.
So that was good. But we did have. I think it was about 14 of us on for him, and it was in Greece, and Mike was in Greece, and then here in Las Vegas and England as well. So, but it was funny because we had a still shot of all, and I couldn't decide whether it was more like the opening scene of the Muppets, where they all on the, or a dysfunctional Brady Bunch, which is possibly more like that.
You need to do that with the Brady Bunch music and have everybody do their looking around thing.
Pretty much. Yeah. But that was fun. So I got to do that.
I hope
yesterday.
people continue doing this kind of stuff with their families, even when all this ridiculousness is over. You know what I mean? And
I think they will.
to keep connected and do your family quiz and all of that stuff. Now, Jim said to me, "Why is it when we get on your family quiz, everybody screams all the time?"
Who?
My family.
Oh well.
Everybody's loud.
Have they met you?
I know, we are loud. He's like, stop shouting, because we're on the patio. Okay, so the person that you used to dance with is Lynn Collins Green.
Now, isn't that, I think that's she knows Amanda. That's Amanda's
Really?
thing. Is Amanda around? Does she run away again?
No, she's not here.
She's not here?
Oh, she left us. She's sick of us.
Lynn, yeah, I'm pretty much sure Lynn's down there in Crawley in West Sussex.
So there you go.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
But yes, we did, because we did some stuff with like her, because Amanda and I have known each other since we were like 16.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
Little babies.
Yes, and so we did start off in that little industry.
I know.
Yeah. And so we used to kind of, do all different kind of stuffs and shows and things together. So
I wonder if she's got any pictures of you dancing together.
Oh, I'm sure.
We've still got to do our 80s show where we pull out our 80s pictures from when we performed and what we just wore in the 80s, which was very similar to the costumes we wore anyway when we were dancing.
It's actually, you look very 80s today. You've got the whole
I did the whole Polaroid thing. Yeah. Because our guest that's coming on today, Mackenzie's he's very young. And I thought, I've got to look like his sister. I'm going to wear like a little funky.
Is that what it is? It is sickening how young he is. I think I put that on the post yesterday. Yeah, but he's done so much. Even though,
so young, but so much.
Yeah.
So exciting, though.
Yeah.
What a life.
He's got all this time ahead of him.
Well, this is it. And yet, it sounds
soon, one day, he may aspire to have his own podcast that like 6 people watch.
Well, I think that's the exciting thing. I think when young people start having these great accomplishments, you think, whoa, what are they going to be doing 10 years? What are they going to be doing 20 years? And that's the exciting part of it. So I'm really excited for him to come on the show. Meanwhile, let's do a little weird chit chat like we do every single week. I've discovered something. Right. So my pal Andy.
Is it a lump?
No, it's not a lump. Right. That's wrong. So my friend Andy ordered some Battenberg cakes, but you could only buy them in a pack of 6 Battenberg cakes.
Right.
So he messaged me and he said, "Do you want some Battenberg cake?" I'm like, "Hello, do I have kidneys?" Of course.
Do I have kidneys?
Of course I want Battenberg cake. So I sent Jim down there because he was close to his place. And he came back with 2 Battenberg cakes, a tin of curried beans, and a tin of hula hoops. Right, so we ate that one cake between the two of us, and like that was gone. Andy ate 2 in 2 days, and I put the other in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then a couple of days later, I thought, I'll take that out, we'll defrost it. And then in my head, I just thought, I wonder if it's really rock hard. Do they go solid? I'm like, oh, no, it's firm. I'm having a slice. Let me tell you something. I'm never eating Battenberg cake in a normal way ever again. You all need to eat a frozen slice of Battenberg cake.
Frozen?
Yeah, I'm going to bring you some because we've ordered more. We've ordered more. We've split it. Me, Andy, and Ben have split the order of 6. Honestly, you've never lived. If you've done that with the Battenberg cake, let me know.
It's really nice to know you're back because you're hitting the microphone every 10 seconds
well,
again.
It's all this
when you were at home, all we used to get was the ruffles when you used to go. But now you're back, it's like...
I know, because I used to have one just clipped in. It was easy.
But you still couldn't avoid it.
I couldn't avoid it. I'm very, very fidgety,
You're
wiggly.
like the Italian, you have to talk with your hands.
Yeah, very wiggly.
Yeah, I got you.
Watched a great show this week.
What'd you watch?
Nadia, who won Great British Bake Off, has a show on... I think she was the first winner.
I've heard about this.
She's great. Her personality is fantastic on this show. She's got this show, and within the show, she does these how to do meals very quickly.
Yeah.
So you've got lots more time to yourself. But she also will visit a factory or where something's made or a farm. And this week, she went, the episode I watched, she went to the baked bean factory. And
As in Heinz baked beans?
As in Heinz baked beans. And guess how many people know the recipe? in the whole
No
world
idea.
of baked beans? 4. Only 4 people know the recipe. She tried to get it, but it was not happening. There are secret spices in it. There are spices in it, but they're not actually listed on the tin, apparently, because that's the secret sauce about the whole thing. Do you know what kind of beans they're made from?
Well, here's the thing, and I know I might lose my Britishness for this, but I have never in my life liked baked beans. Never.
Are you even English?
Exactly. All the rest, I'm fine with, but for some reason, ever since a kid and to this day, and I'll try them every now and again.
But you're not having it.
No, it's the texture. It's just now Heinz tin spaghetti. I was fine with, but the baked beans.
But you're not having that.
No.
Haricot beans. That's what they're made
Haricot
from.
beans.
Haricot beans. They make 1,200 tins a minute, and they're cooked in the tin. They're not cooked prior to being in the tin. Isn't that called sous vide? Patrick can tell us whether that's correct or not. Wait, cook it in a bag or a tin.
Yeah, maybe.
So all the flavour stays inside, and it's cooked for exactly 32 minutes.
Oh,
And then they have 2 ladies who test the beans twice a day for texture, make sure there's enough sauce. Imagine that job.
right.
I mean, there's got to be days you go to work, I just don't want to eat any more beans.
Oh, jeez, no.
But that's their job. So that's the kind of thing that you'll find in her show. She also basically she drained the baked beans, kept the sauce to one side, she mushed up the baked beans, and she made baked bean falafel.
There's a combo.
There's a gob, and then she made something else out of the sauce and stuff. But it's a very good show.
Now I've got to watch it. Amanda and Patrick said I should watch it because bouncing on from my my success on our cooking challenge, I'm going to let this go eventually. Probably this is the closer. But,
Pavlova
yeah.
grand finale winner.
But no. They said it would be really good to watch because it's very, like you said, it's very kind of cuts to the chase.
It does.
Don't worry about this. Just get it done. Get it made.
I pre-bought this,
Get on with your
pre-made
life.
that, blah, blah, blah. It's a great show, and I love her kitchen. And the colours, it's so fresh, and she's just very likeable. But yeah, it's an excellent show.
Cool.
What else?
Well, actually, I was going to say might be a good. Since we've been speaking of food and carb intake, it might be an opportunity. See how I do the link there?
Yeah.
This might be a good opportunity to get our good friend Eve Dawes in, who this week is doing a fitness routine as such.
Nice.
Because something that we can all do at home easily, and I don't know, maybe we should do it too.
Okay, we'll do it along with Eve.
All right, fine. All right. So this is BFF with Eve Dawes.
I'm doing another beach body workout for you today. Don't have to be on the beach, you can do it anywhere, but you don't need any equipment, you can do it any place, any...
Grab a spot on the floor or come back to this later. Starting with some curtsy lunges to get nice and warmed up, 30 to 60 seconds. Try and go really low and get that knee to the floor. Jumping around is really going to help to get your heart rate up and burn off all that quarantine food we've all been indulging in. This one's great for the booty and hamstrings and super easy to do wherever you are. Just pop down on the floor and get them done. Pop squats are a brilliant exercise for your legs, for your bum, for your heart rate, and just everything in general. The lower you can go, the more benefits you're going to get. So with the wider squats, you're going to get more of a range of motion, and it's also going to be kinder on your back than narrow squats can be. Plank jacks are a brilliant calorie scorcher, but if they're too difficult, you can always substitute these for mountain climbers. Most of us spend a lot of time sitting, whether it's working, whether it's watching TV, and it tends to lead to that kind of like rounded shoulders look. So this is really going to help correct your posture and open up the chest and everything else again. I did mountain climbers in the last total body workout, but I've done them again just because they're super effective. If you want to make this exercise easier, do it on both feet. If you want to make it harder, just lift the top leg so you're balancing on one leg. This will really work your stomach and core and everything else as well. Last exercise we're going to do today, and that is jumping jacks, just to get that heart rate back up again. Just remember after you're done to do a nice cool down and stretch so you're not so sore tomorrow.
Yeah, that was great. Well done. I tell you what, that plank thing, that was really...
That was a challenge.
That was challenged. Of course, we could be heard because we weren't by the microphone. But still, yes. So, thanks, Eve. See, we're not even out of breath.
I know.
That's how
We're
fit.
that fit we are.
That's how fit Sam and I are.
Sam and I are.
Sam and I are. We didn't have to... yeah, that was great. So I hope you are joining along at home.
Did you join in? Now,
Who
listen,
knows?
everyone. A lot of people responded to the post about the double-decker bus in London that serves tea.
Yeah.
An afternoon tea.
Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant idea. Then I thought, Dan Burke, tea in a taxi.
Tea in a taxi would be good. Mm-hmm. I think that's a good thing. Actually, my friend Todd Farron from Orlando, he put on the post, and he was in London not so long ago, actually, with his wife, and they did.
So that was your friend then who I replied to?
Yeah. Todd, he's
said it was great, didn't he?
Yeah, he said. I remember seeing the video that he shot when it was actually that was very good.
He linked it underneath.
Yeah,
I watched it.
That's right. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah. No, I'm on the same. I'm on the same page. You know. I mean, we're not on the same page, clearly.
Not always.
But
have you got any funny pictures?
Well, no, I haven't finished. I haven't moved on yet.
Oh, go on then.
So here's the thing, though. I mean, the world's not the place to do it right now. But assuming that it gets back to, I'm pressuring Patrick to do this in Las Vegas.
That's why I thought, Patrick. Yes.
I think you should.
Yes.
And I'm not going to tell you the name that he came up with.
Don't.
I'm not. Because somebody else is going to steal it.
They will. They'll snag
but
it.
last night he texted me and he's got the .com for it.
Oh, I'm excited.
And I have to say, I'm usually one of these people who comes up with a stupid name and think, oh, that's really good. But it was genius. It's a fantastic name. And if he wants to share it, he can. But I'll pressure him.
Patrick, don't share it.
So
don't
we'll see.
share it.
Anyway, that was a bit anticlimactic because I didn't tell you anything, but still, whatever.
We're full of secrets, aren't we?
We are. So it's checkaday.com time to figure out what's actually been going on in the world today. On this day, right now, it's Celebrate Your Elected Officials Day.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Nobody's going to be doing that anywhere.
I'm not doing that.
It's Dinosaur Day. It's International Dinosaur Day.
Oh,
yes.
Now, for anyone in Vegas, just outside of Vegas is Henderson. If you're in Vegas, of course, you know where that is. There's a house, and it's called the Dinosaur House. And the front garden, the roof, is covered in dinosaurs.
Do you have a picture?
Not on me, but I can find one.
I thought you were going to lead into something very topical then.
Seriously. And so Christmas, they've got Christmas hats on.
Oh, very
I mean,
nice.
and
I haven't seen that.
It's an old teacher that's done this. So all you have to do on Facebook is search Dinosaur House or Dino House. Yeah, just something fun for the kids.
It's May Ray Day. May Ray Day is for getting outside, soaking up the sun rays, and celebrating the warmer weather.
Yeah,
That's what it is. It's National Devil's Food Cake Day. There's always a cake on this day.
There's always a cake.
Must be Tuesday is
Cake Day.
Cake Day. And it's...
What's this one?
And then by stroke of luck, it's World IBD Day. Inflammatory Bowel Disease Day. So if you've had your devil's food cake, then...
Yeah.
You know. And on this day in history, I should put this down. What happened? In 1962, Marilyn Monroe performs her famous rendition of Happy Birthday, Mr. President.
Oh, wow.
She did that. And in 1743, Jean-Pierre Christin invents the Celsius thermometer because Fahrenheit wasn't enough.
It just wasn't enough.
Now, there is a reason. There's a story behind why there had to be two, but I don't see why there has to be two because it's only really us, Belize and Palau that use Fahrenheit as our default, apparently.
Interesting.
It is. And our birthdays today, not too many. Pete Townsend of The Who is his birthday today. He was born in 1945, so that makes him old. Malcolm X was born in 1925, and other people who I don't know.
Oh, we got a bunch of people here, sorry, Ian, who have come over from TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Obviously, Mackenzie's fans have come over. Thank you.
That's why we have 60 people watching now. This is
Yeah.
like 59 people more than we usually have. Well, hang on in there because Mackenzie's going to be
He's coming
coming up
up.
any minute.
Yes.
We're doing that thing they do on TV shows where they try to tease you to try to get more visitors. It doesn't work on social media. The more you watch, the less people engage. So,
I've got one thing.
yeah. What you got?
This made me laugh.
Is it a lump?
No, oh, no, stop it.
All right. Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry, too much tea today.
Remember I did my oven glove challenge where I wore my oven glove like a shoe on my foot? Well, our friend Craig, our pension guy, our UK pension guy, sent me a photo. Let's take a look. This is his version. He couldn't get his foot in there.
That's a very...
That's a nice little arch he's got going on there, don't you think?
He's got quite a feminine little pose there.
It's like a little lady leg.
Craig, I think we're learning too much about you.
It's like a little lady leg. And then I have one more thing.
Lord.
You know, as a kid, you there's things that you believe to be true, but they're not true because you're a kid and somehow something gets lost in translation. Is there anything as a kid that you believe that's actually not true? Once you grow up, you realise, why did I think that as a kid? Because I have a couple.
The world is fair?
Oh, yeah. That
No.
will, yeah.
Hey, listen, but before we get too
Go
far,
on.
I'm seeing all these people as well saying, I'm from TikTok.
Yes,
We've
TikTokers are here.
got Celinda and Chloe, all these people. Do me a favour, guys. I know you'll never watch it again after Mackenzie's been on, but just like and follow our page anyway, because it boosts our numbers. And you know what it's about.
Yeah,
You've got
they
to boost
do.
your numbers.
They do. I'm telling you, they're the experts in social media.
So make sure that just, for the old folks in town, make us feel like people actually like to watch us. So do that for us. Thank you. We appreciate it.
So glad that you're all here. This is great. He's coming on and it's going to be fantastic. Let's finish up with this and then we'll bring him on. So things that I believed when I was a child. I believed that once you turned 21, you just automatically got pregnant and had to have a baby. And I was frightened.
That's been so true of so many people, though.
And I think to myself, I used to think, and I can picture this now, we used to live in a bungalow, looking out the window and counting the years. Okay, 11, 12, oh my gosh, only till I have to have a baby. And I never had a baby.
You didn't.
So there you go. And here's the other one. You'll like
You were
this one.
scarred for life from that
Scarred
role.
for life.
I'm avoiding it.
Oh, where did that come from? I don't even know.
I don't know.
But here's another thing that I believed. And I thought it was true that, inside a peanut, when you break a peanut open and that little bit of peanut is there in the middle.
Yeah.
I thought that was that was a baby gorilla. That's where they grew out of peanuts.
You mean they don't?
Honest to God.
Oh, well, that's a good one. I don't know. Well, there's probably something like that. But there is one thing I do know, though, that when you're a kid and you're eating food and your mum tells you what it is and it's a word, it's a name. You don't associate it with anything. It's the name of that food.
Yes.
So, we get like the sliced meats and everything and be a sandwich or whatever it might be. And there was one day I was eating this, sliced meat sandwich thing. And in it was this meat. It was called tongue. But and then my brother said, "Well, do you not? Isn't that weird? Just like you're eating like a cow's tongue. How's your cow's tongue?" And I went, "What do you mean?" And he said, "What you're eating?" I said, "No, it's not.
Dumb as stupid."
No." And he says, "Well, what's it called?" I went, "It's called tongue." And he went, "Yeah." I went, "No." Oh. And suddenly I made the connection that it not only this word didn't have like an irrelevant meaning, it actually
meant
was
something.
I didn't eat anything much more after that.
I wouldn't have either.
Yeah.
That's
so that was the last
horrendous.
time I had tongue,
That's horrendous.
so to speak. That sounds really bad.
Yes, enough of that, Ian. But yeah, if you believe
That was
if
unintentional.
there are the things that you believed as a child that are not true, like gorillas grow inside of peanuts, my family still laugh about that with me. They're like, there's a gorilla inside this peanut. But let's do this.
All right, look,
let's do this.
the TikTok kids are
They're ready.
gagging for Mackenzie to get on here, so I think you should make this happen.
Absolutely. So we actually bumped into Mackenzie last week, and he went, "Huh? Hang on. you're English? And I said, I am, and so is she, and so is he. And he said, oh my gosh, I haven't spoken to anybody in English in a long time. So I said, what do you do? We had a little, very quick chat. And I said, can I message you on Instagram? Would you come on our show? And he said, yes. And so we're thrilled to have Mackenzie Saul. He's a singer-songwriter and so much more. And we're going to talk about all of those elements of what he does. But first of all, take a look at this video.
Somebody is going to say, will the real singer please stand up? And that singer is going to be Mackenzie Saul.
Hey! They're dying just watching you dance. Don't they know they got no chance? If somebody looks a little bit too close tonight, if somebody looks a little too deep in your eyes, tell them to take it.
What's up, guys? I'm Mackenzie Saul. You may have heard of me, or you may have not. Either way, what's up?
I knew Mackenzie was going to choose music from him being that big.
It was just in Mackenzie's blood.
'Cause I got the music in me.
He reminds me a little bit of myself, but don't tell anybody that. Don't tell him that.
With no one but me tonight, that's the way it's gonna be tonight, every night. Telling me take it, telling me take it, you're too late.
Well, there it is. Actually, that's really, really impressive. So, welcome, Mackenzie Saul.
Yay! Thanks for being here.
And all of
happy
a
to be
sudden,
here.
we haven't just got you, we've got a keyboard. Just randomly.
Randomly, just magically.
It just magically appeared, just in case we can convince you, which I think we've probably convinced him, that you can actually give us a little bit of a something in a little while.
I am.
Right, good. We love that. Just making sure, otherwise that would have been a complete waste of effort.
I'll tell you something, that
just
video makes our lives look extremely boring.
Wow. I'm young. I've got to start somewhere. We've got to.
That's right.
Live the life, you know.
So tell us about yourself then, Mackenzie. So you're British. You're living over here. You've done so much in your career already, including, I gather, starting out on X Factor at the age of 4.
I watched the video. Oh.
So you've actually been in entertainment pretty much all of your life so far.
Well, yeah. I mean, my mum and dad are singers. You know, they was raised inside of me, I think, because any room you went in my house, there was something going on to do with music, and you couldn't get away from it. And I didn't want to, and I feel like. So originally, my mum was auditioning for the X Factor. I wasn't supposed to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and I just
what
turned
happened.
up, and I was just dancing outside, singing and dancing, and someone saw me, and they were like, "All right, bring him in. He'll look good for the show." And then up from there, it was just like Simon Cowell got me tickets to see The Lion King. I was on Do you remember Ministry of Mayhem?
Yeah.
I was on Ministry of Mayhem as well. It was exciting.
I think the funniest part of the whole thing, it was so adorable, that you're supposed to be 16 to audition.
Oh, and I went, look how big I am.
Look how, but he says you have to be 16 because, yeah, but look how big I am. It was, and he kept saying, have I won? Go, you've got a yes and you've won.
I still believe I've won the X Factor. Seriously.
It was so cute. And you kept running out and they go, I've won. What do you mean you've won? I've won. It was so cute. You go, I'm a really good singer. I love the confidence. I just
4-year-old with ADHD. What can you do? what else can you do?
It was really a sweet video, but look where that took you from. So
It's mad.
it was worth going with your mum that day, wasn't
it?
it?
Really is. Now you're a bit of an all-rounder. You're a singer. You're a dancer. You play many instruments.
Mm-hmm.
You write your own songs as well.
Yeah.
And you're a creator.
You're a creator. You used to be a professional football player as well.
Yeah.
And he's also running for president, apparently.
Yeah, guys. So if you wanna elect me for it was 2022, 2020.
If you don't know,
there,
then you don't qualify.
2024.
Mackenzie Saul, make UK and the US great again.
There you go. There you go. Good Lord.
Right?
That's fantastic.
So now but online on social media, you are quite the dude on social media. You've got on Facebook, which is only for old people, you've got over 500,000.
Yes.
Do I?
Yes,
likes.
you do.
Oh,
Yeah, we checked.
He doesn't even
But
know.
you're probably not a
And then
huge fan of
Thank you,
Facebook.
guys.
Are you not a huge fan of Facebook?
Do you know what? When I was little, because my mum was like, if you want to do this music world, you're not allowed to be on Facebook. And I was like, I was crying when I was a kid. I was like, no, I want my friends. I hated it. So
yeah,
like,
we
yeah.
hate it too. And then on Instagram, you've got over 500,000 followers.
Yes.
And then on TikTok,
TikTok.
whatever that is, you've got 4 million followers.
I don't even know.
Well, I'm telling you, you do.
It's huge.
And they're all watching the show
But
right
it's
now.
huge. I mean,
Thank you for coming, guys. It means a lot to me. Seriously.
Yeah.
Can we do a
Yeah.
screen grab? We actually have 116 people watching us at this moment.
Wow.
That's never happened.
Is that a record? Can I pop some confetti
at
or
one
something?
time, I don't know. Maybe. We had Joe Elliott of Def Leppard on. That was our first show.
that was our very
though.
first guest,
So,
Joe Leppard.
Oh, I'm about to bring
Elliott.
the record.
Def
Elliott.
I'm about to bring that record, bro. I really want to be top. I really want to be the top.
Well, we'll see. You're doing pretty well so far.
Thank you very much.
But these are only going to show up, and your fans will only actually prove they truly love you if they like and follow. Spill the
Guys,
tea.
I told you guys what I'm going to do on my end.
If you don't, then Mackenzie's going to disown you.
Now, we saw on your video, you were part of Dance Moms
Yeah.
with Abby Lee
Big
Miller.
fan.
Who?
Abby's
Did she
like a
discover
second.
you?
So I'd say she's one of the people that's definitely raised me in the music world, I believe. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I'll tell you the story. I walked in ALDC, I think it was 2015. And she never comes out her little office and she was like, oh, look, it's another Justin Bieber wannabe. And then I was like, oh, ouch.
I
And
get
then,
that all the time.
I know, but you get that.
I get
you
it
do
all
look
the
like
time.
him.
Thank you. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, the hair.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
talent. Yeah.
The
yeah.
talent.
I'm the talent.
Yeah.
Do you want to switch spots?
Obviously. No, you're
No, let's
you're
not do
totally
that.
fine there.
Yeah, I was in a studio and then I started singing "Who's Loving You," Michael Jackson, and she was like, "Whoa!" I think she didn't expect it.
That
you
was
know?
the moment.
And then from there, she just, she took me on as a second kid, I guess. Well, her first kid. She's like my second mom.
Well, I think that is a relationship. I can say that from my old dance teacher.
Right.
Same thing. She was like a second mother
It's
to
that
us.
connection, isn't it?
It is a connection. I mean, they end up being like that parent where they tell you off when they need to, they put you in line when they need to,
cool. That's
they
what you
guide
need.
you, and it stays with you your whole life. It's amazing. You
That's what
think
that woman does right there as well.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
your mom's fabulous. No, your mum is
She's
fabulous.
amazing.
She's
I wouldn't be where I
lovely.
was if it wasn't for her. So.
So I just find that those relationships are really important. And if you look at Abby Lee's students, they've gone a long way, a really long way in their careers as well.
Incredible.
And it's one of my favourite
They
shows.
wouldn't be where they were if it wasn't for Abby as well.
Yeah,
I gotta say
yeah.
that.
And you
No way.
do need tough teachers. And people would criticize her all the time. And of course, there's all kinds of editing that goes on that can make people look extremely bad on TV, as we all know. But
She's not, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or I'm not, but she's the most genuine person you'll meet. She, like, how do I explain it? Like, she's lovely, but if you get on her bad side, like,
she'll straighten you out.
just don't get on
I
your,
don't
just
think I
don't get
want
on her
to.
bad side.
I don't think I want to get on her
Yeah,
bad
no,
side.
you don't want to get on Abby's bad side. But she's lovely. We love her. you know?
Yeah, and you do need that kind of teacher because they do
Seriously.
guide you in a great way. But those relationships definitely stay with you the rest of your life. But yeah, I love the show. Jim loves the show.
I
It's
love
one of
the
his
show.
favorite shows.
It's my mum's favorite show before we even went there. She was
Except
like,
for this one, obviously.
Oh well, actually, this is my first favorite.
Thank
show
you.
now.
Appreciate
It's my
that.
favorite.
So,
But so from being with Abby, then everything started to explode. You did the tour with her in England, didn't you? Because then it became really big back home as well.
And out of nowhere, everyone just started to know who I was, and I was like, what?
Is
Like,
it a weird
I was
thing?
like, I come from a tiny town, like a tiny village called Great Lumley, and all of a sudden, like everywhere I go, I get recognized. It's like, how is this? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Does it feel like it happens quickly?
I
Or
don't
like
know how
all
to
of a sudden
explain
people
it.
know who I
It's-
am?
Yeah, it's just like, I'm very grateful for it, but it's like you're a different person in a way, It's not the person you were when you were a kid. It's a completely different life.
Well, exactly. It certainly is. How do you handle that, though?
I mean,
And I'm sure your parents have a lot to do with helping you with that. But
keep me grounded. I'm not allowed to go outside and be like, I have 4 million followers. Like, no, she won't let me be like that. And I'm glad. I don't want to be that kid.
I would.
I know you would.
If I had
You're
4
Justin
million
Bieber. What do you
followers, I'd want them
expect?
to actually follow me every day.
I thought you had like 56 million or something like that, right,
No,
Justin?
50.
50. Okay, 50 million.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
But what do you do? I mean, how do you cope when people are mean? Do you just not read comments? I mean, it's
No,
hard
I
not
read
to
them.
because you're connected
I
with your
read them.
fans. I know, because I was surprised how quickly you replied back to me on Instagram. I thought it might take a couple of days since
No,
he's got that many
I was
followers.
dying to get on the show. I've never, I've been in Vegas for so long, and I've seen no British people. And then I heard your voice, I was like,
Your face was funny.
Like,
You
I
sat
was like-
down. You went, hang on a minute.
And he
I was
turns
like,
up here every morning now. It's quite weird.
Yeah, I just come in, bring a cup of teas and donuts. It's like,
That's Travis's job, isn't it?
Travis, I took over.
Oh.
So what do you do? Do you just have to go, whatever, when people are
You know
mean?
what? I see it this way. I see it as if you don't have the haters, you don't have anything. Because they're bringing you more views, they're bringing you more exposure, and it's just more for you.
It is a funny thing,
Be
though, isn't
thankful
it? If
for
you
it.
don't like someone and you actually constantly follow it and
They're
comment
spending
it,
their time to comment on your
it's an
pictures or
interesting
video,
thing.
so who cares?
Boost your numbers. There you go.
cares?
It's a great way to look at it because there's so many
Exactly.
young people that are on, TikTok and they've got a lot of followers, and it's something you do have to handle.
So who would you consider to be your kind of like icons? Who are the people that inspire you the most?
So, I don't know if my people from TikTok are going to understand this, but like, I grew up with soul and Motown. That's my background in music. My mum and my dad,
My girl, I watched you sing it
Talking
with you.
about my little girl.
I saw you sing that with your
You saw
dad.
that,
It
you
was
like that.
amazing.
My
yeah.
dad's on here as well. Hi, Dad.
He's a
Just wanna
great
say
singer
hi.
too.
He's unreal.
Yeah, your dad's
Unreal.
a good singer.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just
nice.
we just lost our nan to Corona
I
recently as
saw
well.
Oh,
that.
wow.
So,
That's
I'm sorry
very
to hear that.
sad.
So try to social distance, guys. I know. I mean,
I can't even
We're
count.
doing it.
6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
We're
we
doing it.
do.
We've got about
But yeah,
6 feet.
work on the social distancing. It's horrible, but it's just a phase that we can get over, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you say Motown. Well, you probably heard that we've got Mary Wilson of the Supremes coming in next week. So that's going
Stop
to be...
in the name of love.
Yes, exactly. That's what we'll be doing. So, but anybody else? I mean, what other kind of influence do you put when you're writing your music?
Boys to Men, Stevie Wonder. They're the kind of people I look
Stevie,
up to.
yeah.
Yeah.
But as I grew up, I got more on the pop side.
Yeah.
Like Shawn Mendes, like Taylor Swift, and I
Right.
kind of like take their style and my style and blend it together.
Well, I
I'm
think
trying to
that
do, you
the
know?
version that you did of My Girl
You liked it?
is really good.
The rap my dad did as well.
His dad raps in it.
Oh,
It's,
right.
You
it's
should have a watch of it.
honestly,
It's pretty good
I will
video.
share that on Facebook for everybody to
you.
see.
Well,
'cause
listen,
it's
we've
so
got this.
good.
We've got this keyboard here,
Yeah.
and it seems a shame not to use it for something.
Yeah, well, wipe off the dust.
Yeah,
we'll
we do
wipe off the
something?
dust.
This
so
has been it for
so
so
why
long,
don't
right?
you kind of prep there and do what you need to do? By the way, we do appreciate all our usual suspects hanging in there and thinking, what is this happening today? Because we've got all our friends moving over from TikTok today to see Mackenzie. Don't worry, we are absolutely making the most of social media leverage. There's no subtlety here.
All right, then.
So
Stick that under there.
it's
There you go.
it's what we got to do.
What we gotta
But Mackenzie's great, and as he sets up now, he's actually going to be playing us one of his. Is this an original song?
This is my new song. This isn't out yet.
Oh,
So
an
yeah, and this is
exclusive.
my first time.
Oh, this
we
is
like
a treat.
we like exclusive.
This is my first time performing it live as well. So
All right.
if I mess up, just be ready to. I'm gonna dip, and
I've
then
got
you
a hook
just come
here
in.
and just pull the hook. In.
Amazing, amazing.
All right,
This is going to be great for your fans.
I know. Are we good? Does the sound sound good?
all right.
All right, guys. So yeah, this is my new single. This is called Natural. I hope you guys like it. I guess I know what I need, but I don't have it in my view. The cold night, winter, snow on our body sets the mood. Well, are we brave enough to take this back to my place? Or should I just slow down the pace? And I know that you think I'm faded, but it's alright to fall in love this natural. And I know that you think I'm wasted, but it's alright to fall in love this natural. And it's alright to fall in love this natural. 2, 3, 4, 8. I don't know if it's your style, but something about you drives me wild, like a predator waiting for his food in the wilderness, yeah. I can't even go outside without you sneaking in my mind, so I try to run away from my feelings, but back to you is where they're leading on. And I know that you think I'm faded, but it's alright to fall in love, it's natural, yeah. And I know that you think I'm wasted, yeah. It's alright to fall in love, it's natural. And it's alright to fall in love, it's natural.
It's alright to fall in love, it's natural. It's alright to fall in love, it's natural. And it's alright to fall in love, it's natural. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Really
Thank you, guys.
fantastic. Oh my God, your
Wow.
fans loved it. Oh my
I'm
God, quality.
glad.
Colin says quality.
Thank you, bro.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Oh, so many nice comments. What a treat for your
Yeah,
fans.
I
What a
love that
treat for anyone that
style.
doesn't know who you are, but they do now.
They do.
Do you notice how the second verse kind of changed from the first verse?
Yes.
The kids like that verse second. That's how I know, because it's more like, it's more to date.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first verse is more like. Oh yeah, of course. The first date is more to the adults, you know, and that's what I want. I want that blend. I want everyone
Bring everyone to
bring everyone together, you know. Mix
Yeah.
the
Now, can you
style.
play something that we've heard of?
Yeah, of course. I got you.
I'll tell you something. I like your tell them you're taken.
You like Taken?
I
Tell 'em you're taken.
It's such a good
That
song.
song
Ian.
Taken
that
is
was
good,
written
yeah.
by Diane Warren, if you know who that is.
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Diane Warren wrote that song. I
It's
was
a-
in the studio with her for 3 days, and it's just like I'm in a studio
That's
with Diane.
fantastic.
Yeah, and I
Warren.
was trying to do the choreography, that kick thing.
Seriously. Oh my
Oh, there it is. You were all over
I
it.
was
forgot
all
the
over
dance.
it.
So come on
All
then.
right, let me.
let's-
All right,
Yeah.
Put me under pressure. Something that you'll know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is the pressure. Okay. All right. Let me try. Let me just go. Okay.
There it is.
And then just a small town girl. Oh, thank you.
I think it's great that you grew up on Motown.
It helps, you know, because
Great
there's not a lot of
music.
kids my age out there that respect that kind of music.
Yeah.
You know, it should be respected more.
Yeah, the
in my
class.
opinion.
It's classic music that
Seriously.
stood the test of time.
It really is.
But oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
so enjoyed that.
That was great. That was fantastic.
my
Now, obviously, we saw on the video as we came to you that you do a lot of live performing and shows and tours and things, which you clearly can't do right now. So, are you doing stuff at home? Are you doing any online concerts? Or
See, what
or
I'm doing
stuff?
is, I've got a venue, and what we do is we put tape down every 6 feet. I'm joking.
Yeah, there you go. That's actually going to be real.
So this is gonna happen. I have
It
tickets
will.
to go see AJL, and I promise you, I will be the only one there. I've killed to see them. There's somebody I really look up to, AJL
Yeah.
and John Belly, and that's my favorite artist
Oh, okay.
right now.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
But so like your fans, are you still performing?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of Facebook lives, TikTok lives.
A lot
and
of
just keeping-
TikTok.
Yeah.
A lot of TikTok.
You're always frightening somebody in your house.
Oh, you've seen.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Frightening your mother, throwing stuff on her.
I'm an artist, right? But that's just me. You see me
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Your
you know,
family
on
was like
TikTok, I
a
mean,
lot of fun.
sorry.
How many siblings do you have?
So I have two stepbrothers.
Yeah.
My dad's side. We got Albie and we have Sam. Sam is older. He's in the army, and Albie is still a kid. He's a baby and he plays pro golf.
No. How old is he?
He's 7 now, isn't he? 7 or 8. He's 7 or 8. I think.
There's some
wow.
serious genes in this family.
Clearly.
That's for
See,
sure.
Clearly.
I don't. Do you know what? I just thought of that. How? Like pro golfer, military. Like he's in the Air Force, I believe.
Your mum and
then-
dad,
And then
how
me,
talented they are.
a pro magician. Like,
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
I
'cause
saw
you-
your tricks. I
you
saw
like,
the
you
gun
like
thing.
magic, don't
you
you?
like them? The camera like this one. Put the camera on me. Record. Oh, wait, watch.
There it is. There it is.
Oh,
But yeah, you do
God.
like magic though. That's
I
been
love
something.
magic. I'm a big fan of the Dynamo.
Yes.
Yorkshire.
Yes.
I really look up to Dynamo.
Yeah.
you
Is
know.
he from Sheffield?
Yeah, no,
not gonna say
don't
it.
start.
He's from Bradford.
Bradford.
It's not yours.
I saw Penn and Teller actually doing a show from home. I mean,
Yeah.
from their respective homes. It
Yeah, I
was
saw
on the
that.
CW
watched
network
it.
or something. Oh, you watched it?
Oh, did you?
Was it good?
It was amazing.
Oh,
They're
very
doing
good.
lessons live as well.
That's right. Yeah, it's
On
things
one
you can
every
do
one
at
of them,
home, so you
yeah.
can with things around the house. So that was kind of a nice
We had a long
adaptation.
conversation about that last
We
time.
did, we did. Well, we've got their Penn used to do his podcast
Yeah.
right here, not this room, but in one of the other
And you know
studios.
the booth of our actual official
Don't
set?
tell me Penn was in there.
It was his. It was came
No,
out of
that
came out
red-
of his kitchen.
That red
Belonged to him.
banquet sort of thing. That was
I'm
used to be in his
fangirling
kitchen.
now, bro. This isn't good.
Fangirling. Oh my gosh, there's all these acronyms now. You know, like do you know what OFC means?
I could make something up if you like.
Of course, it means of course.
Don't mind me.
I
just
knew that.
raising my
You've got to know all of the acronyms.
There's a little bit. You just got it. You missed a bit. Yeah.
Let me
It's
have a
just
look
gone
at
off.
that screen.
So what's next for you?
So
I mean, forget all this lockdown stuff. What is next on your list?
we have the singles coming out. Natural's coming out next, so please keep an eye out for that. I'd love it if you guys stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play as well, I believe, everywhere. So, music's coming out. I'm going to keep going with TikTok.
Yeah.
Try and grow more. And
Absolutely.
Just, work hard.
Now, we are, after doing the show, we're going to be going downstairs into the workshop, and you're going to be doing a hand casting. Is that right?
Oh.
Did you know that?
God, that's going to be fun.
So you did know you're doing that, right?
I thought we were talking about it. I didn't know that was
No, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Is your hand there ready?
My hand's ready. Not this hand. Wait, should we let them know?
Yeah.
Should we show them the
Check
sign?
with your mum first.
Guys,
Check with your mum
so
first.
I flew off my one wheel yesterday. I don't know if you guys have seen
A one
that, though.
wheel is one of those things that, well, they know what it is, but it's
electric
the
unicycle.
self-balancing, thing. Now, tell us, Mackenzie, how did you exactly fall off?
All right, so here's the story. This is 100% a true story. These kids pulled up next to me in the car. And we're like, race, 3, 2.
In a car?
In a car.
And you're on a battery-powered solo
I'm on a
wheel.
Yeah. I've gone fast on it, so this has never happened to me before.
Clearly.
I was at the same speed as it, and I just remember looking forward, and the wheel just stops. The motor just completely stops.
Your battery ran out.
I thought I was gone.
How far did you fly?
So it stopped and you
It was
kept
bad.
going.
I was down for at least 5 seconds sliding, at least.
Ouch.
And I just woke up and I'm like, I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Oh, so what, elbows, side there, the whole bit.
We got elbows.
Oh.
We got.
You got a boo-boo.
Boo-boo. Want to kiss a bit of Justin Bieber?
No, social distancing.
I've always wanted Justin Bieber to kiss my arm better. Or elbow.
We all need goals in life. don't we?
For sure.
So I know you've done some work with Marshmallow.
Oh yeah. I played a video game with Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Did you?
Incredible. Well, I look up to Marshmallow a lot. His first song, Alone. I don't know if you guys know it.
Yeah.
I look up to Marshmallow.
Yeah.
But,
Love them. Especially on sticks over the fire.
Do you know what though?
Seriously.
Collaborations are important though.
Oh, they're
aren't
very
they?
important
A
in
lot
life.
of people don't do them, and it brings you a different audience. Just like what's happening right now,
Yeah.
it does bring you another audience. You collaborate with another
Yes,
big name.
of
Who else have you
course.
collaborated with?
I've signed with Jennifer Hudson. And Josh Groban. Something
That's
called
pretty
the
awesome.
Carousel of Hope in LA.
Really?
And there was Josh Groban and who else was it, Mum?
Mum,
I love that.
who else? What else has he done in his career?
Babyface as well.
Oh,
Babyface.
you're
Yeah.
kidding.
That was worth
Seriously.
holding out for.
And Kenneth Edwards. Kenneth Edwards. Yeah, obviously my brain's not working. But yeah, that's the best thing that's ever happened to me in my opinion.
Fantastic.
Who would you like to collaborate with that you haven't done so yet?
John Bellion.
Who?
John
Bell.
Bellion. You probably don't know who he is. Yo.
You know.
No, I don't know.
know.
John.
He's
Tell
like,
me who he
I'm
is.
at an all-time low, 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 low. His song was huge.
I've got to check it out now.
His style is just so unique, and that's what I'm trying to do, and I think that's why I'm so intrigued by what he does.
Sam.
What,
you know.
Ian? Look, you didn't know what OFC
you
meant,
know what?
and you don't even know Marshmallow is. So
I would fist
We're
bump you,
old.
but I know you.
Embrace it.
I'm never,
All our
never
usual viewers.
embracing.
Tell you what, I
it,
want to collab with Michael Jackson if it was still possible. That would be the dream.
That'd be like a little solo duo combo.
Boys
thing.
to Men. I'd love to sing "Say Goodbye to Yesterday" with Boys to Men.
Oh, there you go.
That would be.
They're still around.
Friend of
I'd
our-
cry. I wouldn't be able to sing. I'd just cry with
A friend
them.
of ours plays drums for them here in town.
Oh.
It's a little bit. It's another step.
Give me
it's, another,
tickets.
it's another step closer, isn't it? It's another
it's
step
about-
closer.
Do you know what? We were about to go see them as well before this Corona happened.
Ah.
We planned to go see them. So.
Oh, well.
So what else do you see
It'll
yourself
happen.
doing that you don't do now? Like acting? I mean, is that something
I
you're
love
interested
filming.
in?
Travis knows this. I love filming.
Yeah.
Filming's something I've always looked up to, like editing and stuff like that, and doing special effects. That's just stuff I like to do for fun.
Your creative side of putting videos together and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I think
And
so,
football,
yeah.
soccer, obviously.
Football.
It's a big thing.
If I'd known that, we could have had a kickabout before the show. Because we had so much time before the show.
I mean, you'd be playing by yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, well, no, that's why I'm saying it.
He's got-
'cause you're-
Oh, so you'd
'cause you're
win.
injured.
He's got
Right.
a
You're
gimpy
right.
leg. Bless him. He's got a gimpy leg.
Hey, I've got to play the advantage.
What do you miss about home?
Nothing. I'm kidding. No, actually, I don't know. My friends, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, Shout
Now
out Ben Smith.
You're from
cousin.
sort of the Sunderland area.
County Durham, a
County
little
Durham.
village called Great Lumley.
Very nice. So that's actually between. Is it more Sunderland or more Newcastle? Or
It's right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Very diplomatic there, because if you said you were from Sunderland, anybody from Newcastle would have stopped watching you
Oh, they'd hate
immediately.
me.
Oh,
We
that's,
probably lost 50 viewers.
that's a little thing,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Oh yeah, well, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Those two do not mix,
Do you
but you're
miss-
right in the middle. So
Do you miss the chocolate though? Sweet.
Do you know what I miss?
What?
Dairy Milk Oreo bar.
Dairy Milk Oreo bar. I'm
You
not
know
sure
we
I've
have an
had that.
international market here, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You can probably get there.
haven't found it yet.
Decatur and Tropicana.
Thank you.
There you go.
No, I haven't found the.
Oh,
I haven't
you
found the Oreo,
one.
the Oreo bar.
You might have to do an Amazon thing for that.
I miss what else? I'm trying to think of things I miss.
Nothing, because
Do you
you're
miss
on
the
this show.
fashion? I
Nando's.
miss the fashion from back
Nando's.
home. Nando's.
Nando's. I love me a Nando's.
Nando's.
And I don't
Cheeky
know-
Nando's.
It's like fast food's better. Like, you know, the chicken from McDonald's here is so much different to ours.
Well, it's because of the non-GMO situation we have.
like the injections and stuff. they
Yeah,
put
it's
in
much better
animals,
back
yeah.
home. Yeah, even though it is the same company. Yeah, it's different, sourced
do you think of
differently.
that?
Yeah.
I'll eat anything.
Have you ever
I'm
had a
good.
cheeky Nando's?
I haven't had a cheeky Nando's.
Do you know the only reason I wouldn't go home for two things actually? Chick-fil-A and Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake.
Oh,
We
bro.
always bring food back to it.
You know they've both closed now. They're because of the recession and everything. They're no more.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Chick-fil-A.
I just wanted to see him cry.
Don't do that.
It's cruel, isn't it?
Don't
It's
do
cruel.
that.
It is cruel.
I miss the fashion from back home.
Yeah,
I miss the music from back home. Because I always feel like there's something new on the charts. It
there's
feels
not. It's
it-
recycled here.
yeah.
Not recycled. It's cycled here.
yeah, it feels fresher back home, and you listen to Radio 1 and you go, oh, what's that song?
It's like
Who's
a new
that?
song. Like Lewis
Yeah.
Capaldi's got a new song I ain't even heard of. Like, whoa. Like,
Yeah, I
and you got to wait months here.
I just
you know?
don't hear it here, so I find it a bit stale here.
There you
Yeah.
There's a tip, Amber Radio. Play new music.
Yes.
There you
And if
go.
you want a
Play.
suggestion, play natural.
Mackenzie's Soul. That's what you need to do.
Well, thank you. Listen, thank you so much for coming in today.
Had an
Oh,
amazing
it won't
time.
be a last time.
No, for sure.
You'll
We
be in
come back.
again.
We got to get an update on what you
Yeah.
guys are doing.
Of course.
Bring Abby Lee with you.
Let's bring Abby. We'll have to do it downstairs. But let's bring
Yeah,
Abby.
that would be
That'll
great.
Well,
That'd
we
be
have a
amazing.
dance studio downstairs,
Yeah.
so we could do the whole thing.
Let's have a class with Abby.
That would be fun.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll do a big interview.
Yeah, let's make it tough on
That
you
would
guys.
be,
though. That
honestly,
would be fun.
that would make my life.
Yeah?
It would.
All right. All right.
It totally
We
would
can make
my
anything
life.
Quarantine dance tutorial with Abby Lee.
Perfect. We love that. We'll put it out there.
It's been really nice having. I'm so glad
for having
we
me.
just bumped into you in the studio.
And thank
just
you for bringing
happened.
all your friends to our
Guys,
show.
by the way, let me say real quick. I'd love if you guys follow them on Facebook and just join the lives because you never know. I might
Hey,
pop in the background
Yeah.
to annoy them or something.
Yes, you will. I'm sure you will. But no, we appreciate that. And of course, everybody who's usually watching is probably thinking, great, I'm going to get back to my comments now. Mick, I wonder if he's still watching. Give us a comment. Let us know you're still in there. And
Apparently, there's a Nando's in Chicago.
No,
Is
wait.
there
Oh,
really?
we're going to Chicago. We're going to Chicago.
Someone just said that there's a Nando's in Chicago.
Yo, Nicole, I love you a lot.
Yeah, Nicole's the one.
You're
that-
amazing.
She knows. She knows. She knows.
cool.
Oh, I'm so excited that you came in.
I've had an amazing
We
time.
appreciate it, my friend.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And
Stay
tell
healthy. Stay
tell
safe.
us, make sure you let us know when the song comes out. We'll share
I
it.
will.
We'll
Thank
make sure
you.
everybody knows.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
And if
lovely.
you are, of course, new to our page, which I think pretty much 99%
are
are
right
right now. First of all, you'll have had fun with the subtitles that apparently are running in real time, and I have no idea. We're going to have to look back and see what they actually say because we're pretty sure with our accents they mess it up.
I'm sure
Oh,
of it.
I'm worried. Oh,
Royally.
no.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
We were horrendous when we read it.
We'll find some of the weird things that you'll have supposedly
I
said.
saw it as well, Sorry to interrupt. I literally watched the live stream to prepare for this. And it was like,
They're
that's
talking
not what they're
gibberish.
saying.
They're talking rubbish.
Like,
But yeah,
Which we do.
So do that. But please, yeah, if you're new to the show, like and share. Got to share it out. Share. And as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, on next week's show, we'll be having Motown legend Mary Wilson of the Supremes on, which is going to be fantastic. And she'll be doing a giveaway of her book,
Yeah.
a signed giveaway of her
What a
book.
great looking book too.
It is. It's fantastic. The coffee table book.
Lovely.
And actually, there's going to be something else that she's going to be revealing on that show too, which is going to be really cool and awesome. Oh yeah, you know what it is.
I know what it is.
But we'll keep
Yeah.
that as a surprise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's our show today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for performing.
Mackenzie, for being
I've
here and
loved
for
it. I've had an amazing time.
giving us a sing
Spill
song.
the tea, right?
You're part of the family. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. That one's for you. I can't believe I just said that.
Wait, what? I
Thanks,
missed it. I
Sam.
missed it. What'd you say?
The beat's happening. We've got to leave.
Okay, that was.
He's getting rid of us.
Take care.
Travis
See
is
you
getting rid
next
of
time.
us.